Ready?
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I have an eating disorder.
Hi, Shanny.
Hi! If you missed yesterday's video, then, well,
You missed out. Go
you're
watch
not
that
missing
video.
much.
No, stop that. You need to go.
Are you done
Yeah.
with your sentence?
You need to go. No, you need to go watch that. Okay. You need to go watch that and give it a thumbs up and like it because it's really good. Even though she's just venting, it's still good stuff. Okay.
Anyway, for those of you who didn't watch yesterday, just know that I am cranky and puffy and on my period again. And if you want to see why I'm cranky and puffy and other things, then go watch yesterday's video. And if not, I understand. So let's get started with today's video.
Yay!
Are you seriously going to be on your
I
phone?
just want to make sure. Sorry.
So
I'm
for,
popular too. Okay. I have peeps.
So for today's video, I wanted to do a Q&A video and I wanted to do it with Danny because some of you have left a couple questions for him. And also, I'm not doing well and I do better when Danny's with me. So I'm making him do this. Why is your face so red, or am I just that pale?
I was outside all day in the sun, so it might be a little
The sun? What's that like?
awesome. It's warm and it's awesome.
Okay, so we're
Sorry.
gonna do a question and answer video. If I don't get to all of the questions, please don't be offended. We have a whole bunch here and I'm gonna shuffle them up, and whichever ones we have time to do, we will do. And that's the end of my rant on that. So, okay, I don't know how to say the name, so I'll show you.
Oh, hot.
I tried to copy it. Go ahead.
Okay. Does your husband watch your videos? No. I'm a complete moron and I don't watch or support my wife. Of
He's
course
a
I watch
butthole.
my videos.
No, he's a butthole. He never watches them. Next question. Amber McCamey? Whatever? I'm just curious as to why you haven't sought help. I have sought help. This is my help. I have been in therapy for the majority of my life. However, we couldn't afford therapy the last couple years. That's part of the reason I started doing this YouTube channel, is so that I could still talk about my feelings without having to pay anybody any money. So this is my help right now.
And this, by the way, has helped her
yeah,
way more, not
immensely.
way more, but I mean more effectively than the years of therapy. Now,
and that's
not to
nothing
discount
against my
therapy.
therapist,
Yeah.
because
no, the
my
therapy
therapist
was great.
was amazing. She was really amazing, but I wouldn't have been able to start this channel or teach you guys things that I've learned or know how to talk to you guys had I not gone to therapy for all those years.
Right.
A lot of you wonder why I have not done inpatient treatment yet. I do not feel it's for me at the time. I've gone and I've taken the tour and I've gone to tons and tons of Eating Disorders Anonymous meetings at those places, and I just feel like it would be a waste of money if I don't want to be there, and I don't want to be there. So
And
I'm
again,
trying this first. I don't know, I just had a feeling to do this. I had a feeling that this would work for me, and it already has, so.
A lot, guys.
I'm really proud of it,
This
yeah.
is working, okay? This is bloody working.
Yeah, and that's not to say I'll never go to inpatient treatment. Who knows down the road, if I'll feel like I need to go or whatever, then I will. But right now, this is working great for me, and it's a buttload of money to go to inpatient treatment. So much money, you guys, like so much.
Like ridiculous.
Yeah.
For these issues that are killing people and really playing havoc with people's lives, it costs way too much to try and fix it. I mean, come on, people. I understand you got to make money, but these poor people are dying. Okay, so drop that price right down. You're welcome.
So anyway,
Boy, I'm kind of ranting today.
to
I'm
answer
sorry.
your question, this is my help for now. We'll see.
This is in the Married to an Eating Disorder video. Okay.
Danny.
With me. And Sarah Templeman. Yep. Says, I love you. Aw, thank you.
I love you too. Were you talking to me or him?
Well, it was a question to me, so she's
No, it
saying
wasn't.
I love
I'm just
you.
letting you answer it.
Wow.
I love you too. And Danny loves you too. Just read the question.
And she has a question.
Okay, what is it?
Does your ED cause issues in your relationship? Of course.
Okay, we've already discussed together and decided.
You okay there? Hairdo?
I have a weird rat's nest in the back that...
I'm sorry. Look at my super wave I'm doing right now with my hair. Who cares? Oh, that's...
So does an eating disorder affect our relationship? Yes.
Yes, it does. To be all serious,
Yes,
it does
it
cause
does.
issues
Very,
in the
very, very
relationship.
much. I've briefly talked about this before, and we decided together what we would say to you about this, because a marriage is sacred and relationships are... I can't talk when my hair looks ridiculous. I can't talk about serious things. We believe in like not sharing our problems with... Because we learned very early on when we first got married that you don't share your personal problems with people, because...
Well, your
Like, if
marriage problems with other
Yeah,
people.
like if you're having a fight with your husband or wife or whatever, don't share it with people, because people are not there. The people that you share it with are not there when you guys make up and work through it. So the last thing they remember is a horrible thing that you said about your partner or whatever. So we've learned early on what to talk about, what not to talk about. We discussed this, and we decided that it's okay if we kind of briefly touch on the subject. Yes, it affects us in lots of ways: sexually, spending time together, emotionally, financially, obviously,
Physically, too.
physically. Yes, I don't have the energy to do many things, and Danny is usually left going to work and work all day and coming home and doing the dishes if I'm too sick to do it or something. So yes, it gets in the way of everything, and we're not going to go into details because, you know,
You don't need to know.
marriages are sacred. But just yes, the answer is yes. It affects our stuff a lot. Okay, a lot of you guys have been asking this, because on our last video that we did together where we talked about the proposal and our proposal story, a lot of you are wondering if we are Mormon, and I'm going to let Danny answer this.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Do you want me to explain?
The reason I don't talk about it, you guys know I talk a lot about how I believe in God and faith and things like that. The reason I've chosen so far not to talk about it is because, unfortunately, the Mormon community, we prefer to go by
LDS.
Latter-day Saints,
Latter-day
LDS. So we're from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So LDS is what we go by, but the world refers to us as Mormon.
Which is fine.
Which is understandable, because
Yeah.
we have a book in our scriptures called the Book of Mormon, so I understand. But over the years, that's just kind of... Why did we stop calling ourselves Mormons? When did that happen?
Well, because it was more like a slang thing, like, hey, are you...
Well, then why was the Book of Mormon named the Book of Mormon then?
Because it was written by Mormon.
Oh.
Better edit that out, because you are apparently
don't know.
true blue Mormon.
I'm really good at it. Anyway, unfortunately, the world tends to see our religion as something evil and horrible and something that it's not, and there's a lot of...
Well, I mean, that could be said about any religion.
Yeah,
really.
but there's like a
We
lot of misunderstandings, like polygamy is one of them. We don't practice polygamy. Everyone thinks we do.
Heck no.
Because we're Mormon. We did in like the 1800s and before that,
And way before
right?
that, yeah.
But that ended a long time ago. We don't do that anymore. We don't practice that. The FLDS church does, the Fundamental Church of Latter-day Saints, but we don't. The LDS church does not practice. We don't have horns coming out of our head. What is that about? Who decided this?
When I was on my LDS mission in Texas, I had several people come up to me and ask me, hey, can I feel the horns in your head? To joke with them, I
you
said,
serious?
oh yeah, totally. And so we always joked around with them and said, you know what, they make us file them off on our mission because they don't want us to see. Come on. Show me any religion, show me anybody
You guys, that's
who
not
doesn't
possible.
have horns in their
That's
head,
not possible.
besides those surgically whatever guys. You
If
know.
that was true, then we would be some sort
Awesome.
of like magical creature that could grow
I
horns.
want like
That's
one
not
right
true.
here and one right here. It's like a rhino, you know.
There's so much more I could get into, but I don't want to because
If you guys
I
have
don't feel
questions,
like, yeah.
Go look it up. If you guys have really questions, go ahead and ask us. We're
Bottom
fine.
line, I have not talked about it because I hate contention and I hate when people attack me, and I know that people would attack me for my beliefs because unfortunately that's happening all over the world to our religion, and not just ours, to all religions.
Everybody's religion.
Everybody
Religion
I
itself is
can't,
under
I
attack,
can't.
guys. So
I can't talk
stand
like
up.
religious politics and stuff like that because it just stresses me out. So, but yes, I am Mormon. We are Mormon. We are proud to be Mormon. We believe what we believe, and that's great. So moving on.
Hey, your hair's up. That's magic.
I
Magic
put
of
my hair
editing. Okay. This is a question on the Married to an Eating Disorder video. It has nothing to do with an eating disorder, but I'll answer it anyway. Alex Milton.
We like fun questions too.
Oh
Leave us
yeah,
any
no,
questions.
yeah. I mean, you can. I don't mind. It's just not a.
It doesn't have to be all serious.
Okay, Alex Milton asks, "Hey, whose guitar is in the background, and what brand is it?" Sorry, I'm a guitar geek. Well, that's okay. I'm a geek about stuff. It's my guitar, and it is a.
Who gave it to you?
It's a silver tone.
Who gave it to you?
And Shannon gave it to me
While we were dating.
While we were dating.
Your birthday.
She
while
gave
we
me
were
this
dating.
guitar while we were dating. Okay? Any
Really
girl who
old,
gets you a
then.
guitar,
So it's really old.
it's like 11 years old. If you got it new.
12 years old.
12 years old. Any girl who gets you a guitar just while you're dating for her birthday, marry her. Okay? Now, I don't really play guitar, more like just strum. What the is
No.
going on with your hair? Just cut it off, jeez. Okay, don't do that. Anyway, so there you go. My guitar. Don't really play silver tone. I mean, I play. I just don't play professionally or anything. It's just for fun strumming around. I like ukuleles now. Ukulele. And you guys have seen that already. So
Yeah, he's
Thanks,
really
Alex.
good at it.
Hope
He's
that
really
helps.
good at it. Are you gonna play for me so I can sing?
maybe when you get 1,800 subscribers and 10,000 views,
100,000
100,000 views.
views.
I'm sorry.
It's amazing.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for your support. Seriously, it's helping so much. Okay, please keep it going. Please continue to share. Obviously, you guys like it. I mean, come on, share this around so everybody can like it. Who would not like this?
This is from Claudia Kursamaker, who always leaves the best questions, and we've
Thanks,
answered
Claudia.
many of her questions, and I still can't say your last name.
Yeah, how do you?
Claudia Kursamaker.
Cursamaker. Cursamakers.
Whatever. Anyway, go on.
What's a cursa and how do you make it? How do you deal with mean comments or haters on your channel? And I addressed this yesterday.
Okay, yesterday I did respond to one harsh comment because I felt it was important to. So I kind of go by my own feelings on it. Like, I think there have been 2 or 3 total comments that I've responded to. Otherwise, I don't respond. The only ones I respond to, well, I'm not going to tell you because then you'll leave them. But the ones that I don't respond
Really?
to,
Let me do that.
the ones that I don't respond, are you seriously going to check your phone?
There was like 100 texts. I had to see who it was. What are you doing?
The only ones that I will not respond to, however, are the ones that are like actually being internet trolls just to be mean. Like the ones who clearly don't have a lot of time on their hands and don't have a lot of people in their lives, and so they leave mean comments so that they can get attention. Those ones I don't respond to at all. So yeah, so don't leave me comments or I just won't respond to them at all. But the ones that I do respond to, I just use my best judgment, and sometimes I feel like I have to, but it's very rare because I made the decision early on before I started this that I wouldn't respond to haters or people who are being mean, and so I really try hard not to unless I feel like I need to for a purpose. A lot of you have asked me how you can contact me personally or send me things. I love getting gifts. You can send me whatever the heck you want to send me. I'm one of those people who loves Christmas time and birthdays because there's something so fun to me about opening. Everybody likes it. People just don't admit it. Don't you love getting gifts?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves it. I love getting gifts. I love getting cards. The only thing I ask is that you never spend money on me that you don't have. If you don't have the money to send me a letter, even for the stamps, don't send me one. If you don't have the money to send me stuff, don't send me stuff. But if you want to and you have the money,
if you're rich
then
and
go
wealthy,
for it.
yeah, so send it on over. We're
You
good.
can send me a Lamborghini and I'll pick it up at the P.O. box. So anyway, to answer your question, I have mentioned before that if you want to contact me personally, which is part of this, if you just want to email me, I've given you an email before, and I think I've given you a couple emails. However, I'm going to change that now. The best way to get a hold of me personally is to send me a Facebook personal message on my Educating Shanny page. So go like my page, Educating Shanny on Facebook, and then go send me a personal message. That's where I will be most likely to see it. My email is having major issues, and I'm kind of having some confusions with it, and another email that I'm having. So the best way, if you want to email me, is to go to Facebook and email me there. If I don't respond right away, please don't be offended. And the other thing, if you want to send me stuff, I'm going to be working this week on getting a P.O. box, whatever the crap that is. I was told to do that because people want to send me stuff, but I can't like give out my address to all of you because I'm sure you'll all come and stalk me because I'm that interesting to you. But just to be safe, I'm going to get a P.O. box.
I have guns, so you show up on my doorstep with something bad, guess what?
Just to be safe.
Not gonna be happy. At all.
You know I'm on my period, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much stronger I am when I'm on my period? Do you know how much blood I have flowing through me when I'm on my period?
The same amount, it's just in different spots.
So just to be safe, I'm going to get a P.O. box and I will let you know when that happens, and then you can send me whatever the crap you want as long as you're not spending money that you don't have. Okay, moving on.
Pixie wings? Oh, that's cute. Says, hi Shanny.
Hi!
My name is
Mahala?
Mahala. I used to be an anorexic.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, but at least you used to be, right? That's good. Now you're not. And now I'm falling into BED.
Binge eating disorder.
Yikes. Are there any tips you have to help me get better? Good one.
It sounds like you're just starting with the BED, like, because you said I'm falling into it, which in my mind means that it's pretty recent that started happening if you're still in the process of falling into it. And so if that's the case, I would say fall out of it before you fall all the way, because binge eating disorder mixed with just having gotten over anorexia is the most dangerous combination you can have, and it will very quickly turn into bulimia because you already have been used to not having a lot of food in your stomach because you were anorexic, and now it sounds like you're relying on food to get you through things and you're binge eating. And pretty soon, I'm worried about you that it's going to start feeling like, wait, I really miss that feeling of having an empty stomach, but now I'm addicted to binge eating. So what do? Oh, I throw it up. So like before any of that happens, please, 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 if you're still at the beginning stages of it, even if it's only been like a year or so, there's still hope for you. There's hope for anybody, but I'm saying that it would be easier for you to stop as soon as possible. And I know that that's easier said than done. Like, I hate it when people are like, just stop. Yeah, shut the hell up. I can't just stop. But what I'm saying is that reach out for help. Get a therapist, go to a school counselor. I don't know how old you are. I don't know. How old are you? That kind of makes a difference too, because I think if you're younger, it would be good you have a lot more resources, I feel like, when you're younger. Let me rephrase that. You have a lot of free resources when you're younger. When you're older, you have to pay for resources. Like you have to pay for therapy. But if you're younger and still in school, there's school counselors, there's school therapists that you can talk to. Or if you're any age, you can find group therapies that go on all around. They're everywhere. It's not just AA meetings. It's not just NA meetings. There's eating disorders anonymous groups all over. You just have to Google it and find out where one is near to you. Just because, I don't know. And then if you're already far into it and you don't feel like it's going to be easy to get out of it, then all the more reason to go and find help. Like, it can always get worse. It can always get worse, but it can always get better. So
can I ask a follow-up question?
Mm-hmm.
Does this kind of sound like a pattern where you move from one eating disorder into another one because you haven't figured out what's really causing your root cause, right?
Yes. That's a good point, because for me, my binge eating started when I was 5 years old, and I had gained so much weight by the time I was 13, but that when I was 13, I was so addicted to food, I couldn't give that up, and that's why I started purging. That's the only reason I started purging. I don't enjoy purging. I hate it. It's painful. It hurts. It's gross. Everything. And so, but I was so addicted to food that I probably would weigh 700 pounds right now if I didn't throw it up, which is unfortunate. But the other thing is that...
I have one more thought too.
I know, but to add to his thought, I have so many people every day telling me that I need to go vegan because it will get rid of my eating disorder. And for me personally, I feel like it's really dangerous to start any kind of diet, whether it's just fruits and vegetables or just vegan or just vegetarian or even just a normal everyday diet, low carb or high protein or whatever it is, when I still have an eating disordered mind. That's very dangerous because that can just turn into another form of an eating disorder for me. Because that's where I am right now, and it sounds like that's where you are right now. And so I would really try and do whatever you can to stop it before it gets worse, because man, it just grabs you and it just won't let go. So
On a health science type of level, if you will, what we've learned with Shannon especially, is when you switch from especially anorexia, where your body is naturally, where your body's do you know that you're on your period and you have blood flow and all of it? Okay. When your body's naturally, or when you've trained your body, especially with anorexia, when anorexia has trained your body to survive on what little food you do give it,
like
what
it
little
shrinks
nutrients.
your stomach.
Yeah, well, not only that, but anything. I mean, it's going to store fat cells. You're in survival mode, like deep survival mode. Okay, your body's trained like that now. So if you move over to something like BED, where you're suddenly just feeding it tons and tons of food, health-wise.
Go on.
Wow. Health-wise, that could be a real shock to your body and could be really dangerous too if you don't be super, super careful, because now you're saying you've trained your body to survive on minimal, and now it's basically like overfueling a fire. You know, that thing could just blow up and burn everything in the path. So you got to be really careful with that. Shannon's had some pretty close calls doing that same thing. Are you done?
No.
Judas, I'm trying to be serious here, and now you're all burping
listening.
and joking. Cripes.
You can burp and still be serious. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't stop. Okay, so you guys have been really awesome about my video about where I talk about my teeth and debating whether or not I should start like a GoFundMe account or whatever, and how I felt bad about doing that because I don't want to take advantage of people. So many of you have been so wonderful and begging me, some of you, to start a GoFundMe. A lot of you in the comments are so adorable and have been like, let's just start one without her. Like, we'll just do it for her. Like, you guys, that means the world to me. And reading your comments, I'm seeing that it would not be selfish for me to ask. If anything, it would just help me. And right now, I am in the process of helping myself. And this is one of those things where I'm going to have to put my pride aside and let people help me. And I'm going to cry. I just want to say thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, how just the comments you gave me were amazing. And a lot of you said, I don't have much money, but I'll donate $1 or I'll donate $5. And some of you are like, I'll donate lots of money if you start a GoFundMe or whatever. And to all of you, I don't care how much you donate, to all of you, thank you. I'm going to start one, which I'm nervous about, but it might take...
I tell her all the time that people start GoFundMes for the most ridiculous crap out there. I mean,
we don't know that.
No, I know that.
Who knows what they're going through?
No,
You never know.
No, you don't understand. Like, I've seen GoFundMes
Like, buy
for
me an
like,
iPhone.
Go buy me a hot dog, okay?
Or buy
I need
me
a
an
hot
iPhone.
dog right now. Go buy me a hot dog.
Buy me an iPad.
Yeah, I mean, there's some ridiculous stuff. This is a good, true, pure, reason to start a GoFundMe. I mean,
because honestly, my teeth
know?
are getting in the way of my recovery because I'm in pain all the time. And
The
when you're in
health and all
pain,
that crap.
all you want to do is sleep. And when
Yeah.
you sleep all the time, you lose more energy, and then it's just easier
can't
to
recover.
stay in your eating disorder.
Yep.
So
Okay.
anyway, thank you all for that. I will let you know when that's up. I don't know how long it'll take. I've never done one of these. I don't know, but we'll set it up and I will let you know. So thank you.
Thank you again, guys. Seriously,
thank
from
you.
both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Emma Bradshaw
Hey,
said what?
that's Julie and Josh's last.
And
My sister's last name is Bradshaw. Anyway, okay.
there you go. Hey,
Hey,
there you go. I have a topic I'd really like you to talk about. It's how to cope with an ED in school. Good one.
this is a very good question, and the reason I wanted this to be last is because that I'm going to make an entire video. So join me next Tuesday for my Topic Tuesday video. I'm going to say how to cope with an eating disorder during school, because I've had an eating disorder through all of the schools that I've been to. I never went to college though, so I'm hoping you're not talking about college, because I have no idea what the freak
It's gonna be
to
the
do
same.
there.
It'll be the same.
I don't know, but I will tell you how I coped during elementary school and junior high and high school and all that. So join me on Tuesday for that. And if you guys have any other questions, leave them in the comments below and we might answer them in our next Q&A. We try and get to all of them, but sometimes it's hard, so we just pick out the ones that we feel like doing. And that's what today was. So, but we love you all and appreciate all your questions. And again, I appreciate all your comments and all of your upliftingness of the niceness of the peoples of the world, because you make my heart melt and you make my face smile and you make my eyes tear up. But not much comes out of the teared up eyes because I'm dehydrated. That was a good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So anyway, leave me a comment, like, share, comment,
Subscribe.
wow, I'm not doing well today. Subscribe to my channel to join me every Tuesday for a Topic Tuesday about an eating disorder topic, and every Wednesday for a weekly Wednesday update. Except this week, it was kind of backwards. Go watch yesterday if you want an update for how wonderfully I'm doing. And then every Friday for a Fun Friday with Danny. So we will see you in a couple days from now and for our Fun Friday, and we love you. And that's all, and thank you for watching, and you're beautiful.
You're worth it. And
I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye.
You sound like a freaking emergency alarm.
Dizzy.
I bet. You just expelled all of your breath there.